stop complaining about whatever disadvantage you have. All right. Everybody has certain disadvantages, and also everyone has certain advantages. Okay. So whenever you're sitting there complaining about your disadvantages, you're wasting time and energy that you could be using to promote your advantages. Okay. So one example that I really like about advantages and disadvantages is whenever you see like a big media company, right? Like that markets for different companies, right? One company could be like, hey man, we're massive and we've got all this money and resources to help you grow. And that's their advantage, right? Because they have a lot of money and a lot of ability to help you market your business, right? Like that's usually their advantage, right? And then you probably have some little small company who's gonna be like, oh man, I wish like I was like that big company that is doing that big, that has all those resources in order to help another company grow, right? When in the meantime, they could be selling the fact that they're a smaller company so that they have more focus and they can spend all their resources on the one client, and they can sell the fact that for them it's do or die whether this client is successful or not, right? And like that would be their selling point. But like many of us, right, although this doesn't necessarily just apply to companies, right? Like if you're a person who lives at home with your parents, you could say, oh, I'm disadvantaged, you know, I don't have enough money to live by myself, I live with my parents. Or you could take advantage of the fact that you have parents that are willing to let you stay there in the meantime and get on the grind and try and build something for yourself, right? Or you could be a person who's, I don't know, not very fast or whatever, but is very strong, and you're complaining about the fact that you're not very fast, right? It's like, there's no point in complaining about your disadvantages unless you're gonna focus on them and try and make them your strengths. Focus on whatever advantages you have right now and make the most of them, right? Because if I were to put you in another person's shoes, you're gonna find a million disadvantages they have, right? So you're in your shoes. That's the shoes you have, right? That's the avatar you're born with, and that's the one you have to live through life with. So look for every single advantage you have and exploit it, right? Exploit all the advantages you have to the point where everybody's looking at you saying, man, that's not fair. This guy has so many advantages, right? Just be very effective at your own advantages. Look at them and use them, and you're going to find that life is a whole lot easier for you than it is for other people. I hope that made sense. Like the video, share it. We'll see you in the next one.